In the spirit of May 4th this year, I'd like to welcome you to the world of Snowflake Cortex Code, where you'll discover how you can build your own Star Wars data galaxy accessible within an application known as Snowflake Intelligence. Just give Cortex Code the instructions in plain English. I'll tell you where to get the CSV files, and everything will be built without you writing any of the code. Snowflake Cortex Code and Snowflake Intelligence are both AI-powered assistants within Snowflake. Snowflake Intelligence is used to provide answers about structured data to business analyst questions, whereas Cortex Code, affectionately called COCO, is used for software and data engineering tasks. These are very powerful AI-powered assistants. Snowflake Intelligence can connect to tools you already use, like Gmail, Google Calendar, Salesforce, and Slack. It also becomes more personalized over time, learning your behavior to deliver more relevant, personalized responses. Cortex Code builds wherever the data lives. It even supports using external data systems like AWS Glue, Databricks, and Postgres. I'll show you how you can use Cortex Code to build your own data galaxy in Snowflake Intelligence. That data galaxy will be powered by a Star Wars agent built by Cortex Code. After we're done, you can ask questions about the data within Snowflake Intelligence. For example, what are the most common homeworlds for characters? Or what species have the longest average lifespan? Snowflake Intelligence answer these questions by responding with tables, charts, bullet points, and/or summaries, whatever is most appropriate. So, how do we build this data galaxy ourselves? First, we'll start with 15 CSV files that have imperfect data, just like you'd encounter in a real-world scenario. The files will include some fields that have multiple values within the file. There are missing values and also duplicate values. That's no problem for Cortex Code, though. Cortex Code can execute everything needed to build the data galaxy, the Snowflake Intelligence app, despite having imperfect data. To get the data needed for this project, navigate to the Kaggle.com datasets and choose to download the datasets. There will be 15 different CSV files. If you preview the CSV files, you'll see that the data is not a perfect data set. This is exactly what you'd want to use to test out Cortex Code, data that is representative of what you'd expect to use in a real scenario. Once you've downloaded the CSV files, log into your Snowflake trial account and begin giving Cortex Code instructions. I told Cortex Code to use the appropriate Snowflake role to create a new database named HOL and a schema named Star Wars. As Cortex Code works to complete your instructions, you'll be prompted to allow Cortex Code to make changes in your Snowflake account. You'll need to click the Allow button for Cortex Code to execute the SQL code. After instructing Cortex Code to create a database and schema, you'll want to click on the plus sign and then click on Upload. Select the 15 CSV files and then click the up arrow to load the CSV files. Cortex Code will do the rest. As it goes through the steps to create tables and load data, it will inform you of what it needs to do and ask you to allow it to execute the SQL code. Cortex Code will decode the files if needed and use Snowflake's infer schema approach. You just need to click the Allow button when prompted. Afterward, Cortex Code will give you the details of all the tables it created and loaded data into. Next, you'll want to ask Cortex Code to explain the steps for creating a Snowflake Intelligence app. Cortex Code describes the 4 steps in detail. And then Cortex Code asks you how you want to proceed. If you click on Yes, Build It, and then the Submit button, Cortex Code will go to work building the Snowflake Intelligence app. After the Snowflake Intelligence app is built, Cortex Code will give you instructions on how to access the app. It'll tell you to click on Snowflake Intelligence from the AI and ML menu. However, before you navigate to the Snowflake Intelligence app, be sure to ask Cortex Code to build the agent needed to power the app. After the agent is built, then log into Snowflake Intelligence. Now you can ask questions about the data within Snowflake Intelligence. I always like to start by asking Snowflake Intelligence to tell me about the data. You'll notice that we didn't need to write any code ourselves to build a Snowflake Intelligence app in less than 30 minutes using Cortex Code. What will you build using Cortex Code? I hope you've enjoyed this session. My name is Joyce Avila, and you can find my content on O'Reilly as well as YouTube. I always welcome new connections on LinkedIn too.